The question I get the most these days is which Etsy tool is the best to use when it comes to Etsy digital products business? Well, there are a lot of tools out there, but in today's video, I'm going to break it down to the top 3 Etsy research tools. I'm going to compare EtsyRank, SaleSamurai, and Everbee. I am going to present you all the pros and cons, and I will show you how they work so that you can make an informed decision if you decide to use one of these tools. And if you do, then which one will suit your personality and your style the best. But before we get into the comparison, let's talk about what an Etsy research tool is. Well, simply put, these tools will help you with finding the right keywords and the right phrases that you should be using in your Etsy titles, descriptions, and in your tags. In my opinion, some of these also help with some of the listing images because you can get inspiration from what is selling and what is selling well these days. EtsyRank is a standalone website that will help you analyze the listings that you select, but Everbee is 100% a Chrome extension. It only works off Chrome and it will help you analyze certain details of the selected listing like title of keywords, search volume, visibility score, estimated monthly sales, and things like that. Everbee is the only one that gives you an estimate of the monthly revenue. Now, big disclaimer, this is an estimate. And SaleSamurai is somewhere in between because they are a standalone website and also they have a Chrome extension. And these two will work together to give you the data for analyzing each of the selected listings. A small disclaimer before I jump into the comparison, I have affiliated with Everbee and SaleSamurai, so if you use the links in the description, then you will help out to this channel and you will help me create more free content for you here on YouTube. So thank you in advance if you choose to use my links while you check out these tools. And without any further ado, I will hop over to my computer and I will show you how these tools work in action. This is EtsyRank. This is how it looks when you first log into your account. I have a paid account and I am paying for EtsyRank, but I am not using it to its full potential because I'm constantly testing out new tools and new softwares. So this is EtsyRank. This is how it looks when you log into. You can go to your shop's dashboard. You can and you should connect your Etsy account to EtsyRank and it will show you a personalized statistics for your shop. Until EtsyRank is gathering my shop's data, you can link multiple shops and I just switch to my printable leather shop. And I want to show you how the dashboard looks like. But what you can use EtsyRank for and what I use it for in most of the cases is to spy on other shops and to see what kind of listings are they selling at the moment and which are their newest sales. Here is what the dashboard looks like. Here are my listings and where are they on certain pages. So when you want to check out another shop that you find interesting on Etsy, you just go under competition and pick on top sellers. Let's select a random shop here on Etsy. Today I chose to go with the wedding wish. I will select the first listing that I see here and I want to check out this shop and how it looks on EtsyRank. And you're going to copy the shop name, then go back there. And here in this green line, I'm going to paste in the shop name. And here are the details of that shop. They have 27,000 sales, 1,600 listings, which is an awesome number to have. I bet that they put in a lot of work into this shop. Their sales rate is really nice. They're in the wedding category as we expected that. And they have an average number of sales of 22 per day. Even with cheaper items that adds up and with 22 to 25 sales a day, you are killing it. Then the shop is 3.3 years old at this point, and these are their most recent listings. If I would come back in 10 minutes and I would refresh this, then the newest sales would come up on the top. That way you can see what is truly selling well in this shop. Compared to other tools where you do not have access to this data, only in EtsyRank you can do this. At least to my knowledge. I haven't used Aura or EtsyHunt or things like that, but EtsyRank is the one that I know that kept the listing. And another cool feature is that it will analyze the listing and I will show you how it does that. Let's see this one. I just clicked on the first one. And here is a detailed breakdown of that listing. Of course, you can do this to your own listings and you can implement the action steps that EtsyRank gives you to improve your list. So for this Sage Ranking card that is here, I think that this is just a template. Yes, of course, it is a template. The visibility score is really nice and high at 97%. Total views, it gets 4.5 views each day, and it shows that it was created in April last year, so it's 1 year old. Guesstimated revenue, it's not showing at the moment. And then here are some best practices that you can follow. With green are the good things, and like red, of course, are the bad things that you should change and you should implement. And here are the keywords and the check marks if that applies to you or that certain listing or not. This is a really good thing to know, and some other details that listing has. And the images at the end, and it will tell you if you have any images missing. It will be happy with 5 images. So if you have at least 5 listed images, it will say that Back Listing has enough images. But if you have 10, then that's even better. And again, you can do that on Etsy as well. And we have a quick menu here on the left as well. So that would be Etsy Rank. The main drawback for this is that you have to go to a standalone website. You cannot do this directly on the Etsy platform, but it gives you really detailed information about certain listings, and it will give you actionable tips on how to improve your own listings. Now let's talk about SEO Samurai. Here Samurai has a Chrome extension, but also is a standalone website. And when it comes to the Chrome extension, what I really like about it is that it gives you an estimated search volume for the last month. And here with blue, you can see the SEO Samurai amount. And a really good feature is that you can see here 500 more related searches. That way, if the main keyword that you are going after is very saturated, you can use this feature to find some other ones that have high search volumes, but relatively lower competition. And this might even give you even more product ideas that you can create in the future, because you see that there is a demand, there is search volume for it. When it comes to me and how I think of a certain product, if there is a big enough search volume and that means that there is interest for a certain product, I think that Wix time will translate to sales. If you create products in that niche and you optimize it really well, it will rank in that segment that with that niche. When you go to their website, when you log in, you can see a few tutorials that will show you how to use SEO Samurai. Here you can find and test keywords so that you can check if there is demand for that one, if there is search value, and if that keyword is really a good one. So I'm going to type in wedding menu card because that's what we looked at earlier. And SEO Samurai will organize the bake a little bit differently, but you can get the same data from here too, and maybe a little extra as well. Here you can see the competition, the click-through rate, the search volume, and how good that keyword is. Wedding menu card in itself is a long tail keyword, which is good, but it's very broad. The wedding niche is kind of a standalone unique niche because it's very competitive and very style and design and things like that you matter a lot. My favorite section here is this one where it will show you the estimated click-through rates and the competition. For example, menu template card here, or card template, have a really high click-through rate of 13%. The Etsy competition is relatively high, but there is a push from Google as well, and the Google competition is medium. Here I can see a low Google competition keyword, and I would go for this keyword as well because it will help them grow. Recently, Etsy and Google started to cooperate, and I would like to bet that cooperation will be very successful in the future. Okay, that was SEO Samurai. So it has a Chrome extension and it has a standalone website as well, and you can use that to create one whole picture of the keyword and of the product that you want to sell. The third tool that we are going to talk about is Everbee. Everbee, if on the other side, it only has a Chrome extension, but it is everything built in and you can do the research directly on the Etsy platform. I came back to this first the wedding niche product that I clicked on, and let me show you how Everbee works. Here we are going to click on product analytics. It has more features. I have a detailed video and a detailed tutorial on how to use Everbee. After we clicked on that, Everbee will start working at Gather and Bake, and it will compile it right here on the right side. We can see the estimated monthly sales and the estimated monthly revenue. In my experience, this is about 80 to 85% accurate, so do not go 100% on the list that you can see here, because it relies heavily on the reviews as well. It shows you the conversion rate and the visibility score. Of course, the higher your visibility score, the better. And here are the keywords, and you can see the search volume for those keywords. And you can arrange them to be in an ascending or in a descending order compared to the volume. And you can see the exact keyword that they are using. And if you click on all of these, it will be copied to your clipboard and you can paste it into your listing if you are working on a new one. And here you can see the shop details as well. You can go directly and analyze the shop if you click on this button. And of course, being the Chrome extension, it has the same feature that CF Samurai has. Here, the orange numbers are for Everbee and the blue ones are for CF Samurai. The colors are self-explanatory because Everbee is with orange and CF Samurai is with blue. You can also do keyword research right on Etsy with Everbee, which is a really nice feature. You just start in a keyword and it will analyze that keyword and the related keywords that you can use in combination with that keyword as well. This can be really nice if you are looking to niche even further down or to find some more specific keywords that you would like to target. You can calculate your profit margins and you can track certain listings. These could be yours or some of your competitors. Let's talk about the price. Of course, all of these tools will cost if you would like some more advanced features. Let's start with ActiveRank. ActiveRank has a free plan that has some limited features, but you have a cheap plan for just $5.99 a month. And there are two more professional plans at $9.99 a month and $29.99 a month for the more advanced Etsy sellers. CF Samurai has one pricing plan only and it's $9.99 a month or just $99 for the whole year. That means that you get 2 months for free basically if you sign up for the yearly plan. And if you use my link and my code of MHM, you get 20% off of this price each one or from the yearly subscription as well. And lastly, with Everbee, you have a free plan in which you get then 3 searches each month. And if you use this very strategically, you can do those searches very targeted and you can find out the data behind those searches. But they also have a cheaper plan at $7.99 a month. You get a lot more features with this one, but their most extensive package costs $29.99 a month. And this is jam-packed with lots of unlimited and everything, so I highly recommend this one. So at the end, which one am I recommending? The tool that I use the most and I find the most helpful at the point of filming this video is Everbee. I really like the fact that I do not have to go to another website and enter in keywords and copy paste links. I can do my research and I can analyze certain products very precisely. So yes, at the end, I would recommend Everbee for anyone who wants to start an Etsy digital products business. Thank you very much for watching today's video. I really hope that it helped you and it answered the questions of which Etsy research tool should you use. This video is based on my experience and what I like to use and on my style of how I like to do my research. But if your style is different and your preferences are different, feel free to try out all of the tools that are out there and find the one that works the best for you. Thank you very much for watching today's video. Hit the like button for the YouTube algorithm. It helps out my channel a lot. Subscribe to the channel if you haven't, and hit the notification bell so you'll never release another video in which I talk about digital products, making money online, making money on Etsy, and so on. I will see you in the next for my